I'm going to like. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let's go.
Radha Ramana Hari Bol. Jai 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 Radha Ramana Hari Bol. Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Jai Radha Ramana Hari Bol. Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Jai Radha Ramana 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 Hari Bol. Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Jai Radha Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Okay, so the first children and then
You guys can go actually.
so they are going to remove the deity. So they will make the Ganga Jal like us with
Why are you moving?
right? Don't go.
But it can't zoom. Okay.
Right?
You want to say that?
Okay. So okay, we together. Om Gange Jai Yamune Jaiva Godavari Saraswati Narmade Sindhu Kaveri Jayasmin Sannidhim Guru Klim Krishnaya Namaha 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 Klim Krishnaya Namaha. Om Keshavaya Namaha. Om Narayana Namaha. Om Madhava.
I'll say
Okay. Om Madhavaya Namaha. Now you wipe your hands. All right. Now, okay, before you, okay, all of them from the beginning. Okay. Om Keshavaya Namaha. Om Narayana Namaha. Om Madhavaya Namaha. Om Govindaya Namaha. Om Vishwaya Namaha. Om Madhusudanaya Namaha. Om Trivikramaya Namaha. Om Avanaya Namaha. Om Sridharaya Namaha. Om Krishikeshaya Namaha. Om Padmanabhaya Namaha. Om Damodaraya Namaha. Om Vasudevaya Namaha. Take flower. Okay, ready? Okay, first to Gurudev, you offer to the Gurudev, right? Ready? Idam Pushpamay Gurave Namaha. Again some petals. To Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Etat Pushpam Klim Gauraya Namaha. Okay. Now we are going to offer to Maharaja. Ready? Some of you, yeah. One can offer to Krishna, one can offer to Radha. Etat Pushpam Klim Radha Krishnabhyam Namaha. You can put some of the flower here. Okay, Tulasi. You don't have Tulasi? Okay, you just think that you have the Tulasi in your mind. Etat Pushpam Klim Krishnaya Namaha. You can have it from here. Yes.
Yeah, I'm totally.
Right? Okay. Because we have to give like this. That is the right way.
I know, right? It doesn't turn the screen.
Okay, alright, very good. The leading way is
Wait, is that Carl?
yeah, you see, yeah, you have to give the beat beats, right? Right? You come. Yeah, already gave one. Everybody has to. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. All right. Let us start now.
Okay, start.
Hare Namo, Hare Namo, Hare Namo, Karunasi, Yevanasi, Nasti Eva Gatiranyata. For deliverance in this Kali Yuga, there is no other way. There is no other way. There is no other way except chanting the holy names of the Lord. Okay. So, ready? Shri Krishna
Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Shivasadi Gauravaita.
Okay. Yes. Okay. One full round. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare.
Shri Krishna
Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda, Hare Krishna Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Rama, Rama Hare.
Okay, so this is the agenda for today. So we did the invocation and Guru Vandana, and then Guru chanting. Just we completed. Then we will do the sloka recitation. Those children who will actually recite the sloka that is due. Then after that we have bhajans. And then we have, okay, there is no children presentation for today. So we had yesterday, but then probably next week only. Then we have two parts of Harikatha today. So one by Maharaj. So we are so glad that we have Maharaj here. So that we will have today. Then I will be also giving little bit about. Okay, we use the multimedia. Then after that we will have the Vatya Guru, and then we will be singing kirtans. Then after that Arati and Prasadam. There we go. Okay, sloka recitation. Yes, please. Okay, where do you want to start? Okay, yeah, let's start because today we are really running late. So let's go.
Just do body lunch. One second.
Yeah. Okay, Archita, okay, you want to do Veda, that's fine.
I'm going to be doing mine at the end.
Okay, go ahead.
Etvaksharam anidesham agyatyam paryupashate sarvatragam achintyam cha kutastam achalam dhruvam sanniyam yendriya gramam sarvatra samabuddhaya te prapnuvanti mameva sarvabhuta hite rata.
Good, all right. Survived. Okay.
I'm gonna do this.
Okay, yeah, next one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ye tvaksharaman desham avyaktam paripastate sarvatra gam achintyam cha katastam achalam dhruvam. And then
Kutastam
achalam dhruvam sanyam yendriya gramam
Gramam.
sarva shama buddhaya te prapnuvanti mameva sarva bhuta hite rata.
Hite rata. Yeah, that's correct. Yes. Okay, next one.
Yashtika. Does anybody no?
All right, take it. Sloka man. Okay, yeah. Ye tu.
Etav aksharam anidesham avyaktam paripasate sarvatagam achintyacha
Tam
achalam dhruvam sanyendra gramam sarvata samabuddhaya te prabhuvanti mameka eva sarva buddha hite rata.
Very good, yes, very good. Next one.
Ye tvaksharamanidesham avyaktam paryupasate sarvatram gam achintyacha kutastam achalam dhruvam sanniyamendriya gramam sarvatra samabuddhaya te prapnuvanti mameva sarvabhuta hite rata.
Good. Yeah, everybody, doing more than
avyaktam paribhashate sarva. I'm not cheating. My God.
See, when you close the eyes, it looks like you are looking somewhere. Yeah, go ahead. Okay. Sarvatra.
Gam Achintyam cha kutastam achalam durvam. Can I do the second part?
Yeah, sure.
Can I do the second part after, please?
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, who else?
Etvam aksharam anirtisyam avyuktam pariyupasate sarvatagam achalam achindyam cha kutasta achalam durvam saniyam yendriya gramam sarvata sambuddhaya te prapyusyati evacha eva sarva buddha hita vrita.
All right, very good. That's good then. You want one?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
It's not these two songs, it's another song.
Okay, that's fine.
Wait, what?
She's going to go ahead. So that's fine. Go ahead.
Devakitanya pujana puja pujana bhuta bhutanarikara nodika duta
Yeah, those two lines are good. Yes, that's correct.
Yeah, the magic of art forgot.
Yeah, you just forgot, right? For me also, it's anyone else? Okay.
Daddy knows.
yadyam smritam janadya sutta kim karishate samaya madhuta.
Yeah, so what's the meaning? Guess?
I just know the sloka. I don't.
So basically, if I am worshipping Lord Krishna, why should I really worry about Yamadutas at all? Right? The Krishna who really killed, killed Putana, right? Who is actually also became a son of Devaki. And if I am worshipping him, why the thing I should really worry about, Yamaduta at all? I don't have to worry about it at all. Okay. All right. That's it. What about? Yeah. You have to keep going. I think we are reading it.
Ye tvaksharam anandesyam
Avyaktam.
avyakam paripasate sarvagam
No, yes. See,
sarvartagam
Achalam Durvam.
achalam durva
Achintya cha. This is Achintya cha.
kutastam
Achalam
achalam
Durvam.
durvam.
Sanniya Miyandriya. No, you are not doing that one. What one you want? Okay. That's good. Everybody did that work and that. Okay. All right. Now we'll go for the quick bhajans. Okay. So Tejas is here. Meda is here. With Maika. Maika is not here. Manas also I am not seeing. Then we can take one volunteer. Okay. Tejas, you want to go first, man? Okay. Which one you want to go? Let me pull out those. Okay. Okay. Tell me yours.
Govinda Bolohari.
Govinda Bhavani. Okay. Any idea what the number? D?
Yeah, I think it should be early. That's one of the older ones. Hey, no, you should do this.
Govinda Bolo, right? Oh yeah, D06. There you go. Yes, live. Okay. Mr. Right, my voice is clear. Yeah, okay, go
Are you
ahead.
singing over?
Okay, go ahead, go ahead.
Trees.
So we are not streaming it, right? Streaming, we are not streaming, right?
No, we are streaming.
We are streaming, huh? Yeah, you better do it right. Okay, we are streaming. We are streaming. Okay, go ahead. Okay, go ahead.
Govinda bolo Hari Gopala bolo.
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 Radha Ramana Hari Govinda bolo. Radha Ramana Hari Govinda bolo. Govinda bolo Hari Gopala bolo.
Govinda bolo Hari Gopala bolo.
Govinda bolo Hari Gopala bolo.
Govinda bolo Hari Gopala bolo.
Govinda bolo Gopala bolo.
Govinda bolo Gopala bolo.
Govinda bolo Gopala bolo.
Govinda bolo Gopala bolo.
Radha Ramana Hari Govinda bolo. Radha Ramana Hari Govinda bolo. Govinda bolo Hari Gopala bolo. Govinda bolo Hari Gopala bolo. Radha Ramana Hari Govinda bolo. Radha Ramana Hari Govinda bolo. Govinda bolo Hari Gopala bolo.
Govinda bolo Hari Gopala bolo.
Govinda bolo Hari Gopala bolo.
Govinda bolo Hari Gopala bolo.
Radha Ramana Hari Govinda bolo. Radha Ramana Hari Govinda bolo.
Okay, you guys, both of you come here. Both of you come. Yeah. Sit down here, sit down here. Okay, all right. Now, we are okay. We can do one more bhajan. We can do one more. Yeah, okay. Okay, then we'll be back in time.
I know.
Okay, which one you are going to do, ma?
B09.
B09.
What's that? That is. Oh, you were practicing. You were practicing. I don't remember.
Oh, okay. This is Krishna Deva Banda. Is that the one?
Yeah, you can have them.
Oh, that's not reaching all the way.
It's okay.
Never mind.
How about you?
Go. Go.
कृष्णदेव भवन्तं वन्दे कृष्णदेव भवन्तं वन्दे कृष्णदेव भवन्तं वन्दे कृष्णदेव भवन्तं वन्दे मधुकरं मतयनि जपद पंकजामकरन्दे मनस मधुकरं मतयनि जपद पंकजामकरन्दे कृष्णदेव भवन्तं वन्दे कृष्णदेव भवन्तं वन्दे कृष्णदेव भवन्तं वन्दे कृष्णदेव भवन्तं वन्दे यद्यपि समाधिषु विधिरपि पश्यति न तव न खग्रमरीचिम् यद्यपि समाधिषु विधिरपि पश्यति न तव न खग्रमरीचिम् इदम् इच्छामि निसङ्गतवच्युत तदपि कृपाद्भुतबीजम् इदमिच्छामि निसङ्गतवच्युत तदपि कृपाद्भुतबीजम् कृष्णदेव भवन्तं वन्दे कृष्णदेव भवन्तं वन्दे कृष्णदेव भवन्तं वन्दे कृष्णदेव भवन्तं वन्दे भक्तिरुदञ्चति यद्यपि माधव न त्वयि मम तिलमात्री भक्तिरुदञ्चति यद्यपि माधव न त्वयि तदपि तवधिकार्गतगतन विधात्रे तदपि तवधिकार्गतगतन विधात्रे कृष्णदेव भवन्तं वन्दे कृष्णदेव भवन्तं वन्दे कृष्णदेव भवन्तं वन्दे कृष्णदेव भवन्तं वन्दे अयं विलोलता यद्यसनातन कलिताद्भुतरसभारम् अयं विलोलता यद्यसनातन कलिताद्भुतरसभारम् निवसतु नित्यमिहामृतनिन्दिरे विन्दान्मधुरिमसारम् निवसतु नित्यमिहामृतनिन्दिरे विन्दान्मधुरिमसारम् कृष्णदेव भवन्तं वन्दे 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 कृष्णदेव भवन्तं वन्दे
Okay, so today we don't have the children presentation, and then next week I will just give a hint. So, is Archita you will be doing to next week? Okay, and then also Bhargava is not here. Okay, yes, okay, you do that, right? You do that one. Okay, right? Okay, so now today we are so happy to really have Maharaj, Shanta Maharaj, who has been actually associating with us from the Janmashtami onwards. So nice that I don't want to really go on talking about his glories, and in fact he's really like going to take me also with him. Probably I'll be also traveling with him to Guyana or all the places, African countries. And we have some nice planning, plan also coming through. So hopefully they're all, by His mercy that will also happen. So he is, I won't, I don't know how to say that. There are only certain, sannyasis, sadhus, who are actually direct sannyasis from our Gurudev, and we are blessed to have his association. So I would like to request Maharaj to really come and then give a, like kind of a shot today.
Very short.
Please, yes.
But you give me time.
Yeah.
Om Agyanam Timirindasya Gyananjala Sarakaya Shakshu Militamina Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. First of all, I offer my respectful obeisances to my Gurudev Srila Narayan Maharaj, who had mercifully brought me into this line of Vaishnavism. I again am very grateful to Srila Prabhupada, without whose mercy none of us, especially those of us in the West, will ever know anything about Krishna. That being said, you are all very blessed, especially the children. You are all coming from Bharatvaj, the land of Krishna, the land of spirituality. It is not that there are not spiritual aspects in other lands in the world. Everybody is spiritual. But constantly we can see that India has been endowed with the ability whereby saints are being produced, just like when Ford started the line, how do you call it? Assembly line. Assembly line. But in other places, the sadhus will come here and there. But in India, it's just like an assembly line. There are sadhus all over. Anyone who wants to meet a sadhu, you can get a sadhu. But, we have different levels of sadhus. One, we have sadhus who will give you material benefit. Well, I wouldn't call them sadhus, but, because there are three aspects of knowing God, the Supreme. You can know Him through Brahma, realization. You can know Him through the Paramatma, realization. And you can know God through realization as Bhagavan, the Supreme. And even within Bhagavan realization, there are so many variations until you come to the realization of Krishna. So about 500 years ago, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who is none other than Krishna and Radha combined, came to this material world to give us that supreme aspect, supreme goal that has never been given before. And that goal is what? To actually have Madhurya Ras in the form of Radha Dasyam. so much so that all of us can actually worship, Radharani. And when we give our worship to Srimati Radharani, Krishna is overjoyed. So the question comes, but who is Radharani? This question came up, about 300 years ago, when Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur was alive. In the court of a king in Jaipur, he had all the deities because of the Muslims trying to, destroy the deities in Vrindavan. All the deities were taken and most found their shelter in Jaipur. So the kings there were very, devotional. So the king at that time was was having a problem. And what was the problem? He was being told by the Sri Sampradaya that, Radha cannot be with Krishna on the altar. Why? Because Radha is not married to Krishna. So it should be Lakshmi Narayan or Lakshmi Krishna. So in Dwarka, we have all the queens, 16,108 wives of Krishna. They are all Mahalakshmis. They are even more than Mulalakshmis. They are very, high. But then, who is Radha? Even the Lakshmis in, Dwarka, the queens in Dwarka are asking, who is this personality Radharani? Every time Krishna goes to sleep, he's saying, oh, Radhe, oh, my gopis, oh, he's calling the cows, he's calling on their shoulder. And we are here, we are very beautiful, we are city, women, so decorated, so beautiful. Why can't he dream about us? Why can't he have us in his mind? But always in his dreams, he's calling out Radha, Lalita, Vishaka, and all the gopis. So who is this Radharani? So they were so obsessed to know that they approached Rohini Mata, because Rohini has an association with the devotees in Vrindavan. So Rohini knows everything about Krishna and Radharani. So they said, who is this Radha? Now, I will ask you, who is Radha? Do you know who Radha is? Who is Radha? Anyone? Now, Krishna is one. But for Leela, he actually divides, and we don't know when. So we don't know when, so it's Anadi. The time when it started, Ananta actually, the time when it started, the time when it's going to end. So Krishna and Radha, for the sake of Leela, for the sake of, they separated. And who is Radha? Radha is the energy, is the Ladini Shakti, that blissful energy that gives Krishna pleasure all the time. So there's no difference between Radha and Krishna. They are one, but for Leela, they are divided eternally. And so when Krishna came 5,000 years ago, what did he do? He was having that Leela pastimes. So all the Lord's incarnations, the avatars like Ram, Nishringadev, they are all Bhagavan. But who is Krishna? Krishna has 4 attributes that the other, incarnations and even, expansions don't have. And what are those 4? Anybody who knows? You can give me some? Yes?
Madhuris. Those are the Madhuris.
Madhuri Lila. Lila Madhuri.
Lila Madhuri.
Prem Madhuri. And Venu Madhuri. And one more. Ooh, Tribanga. What is that?
Rupa Madhuri.
Rupa Madhuri. When he's in this Tribanga form, he's the most beautiful. Anybody who sees Krishna in Tribanga form, you are captivated. And for Venu Madhuri, that is the supreme, fruit, the supreme instrument in the spiritual world. When he plays that fruit, he can actually enchant all of us. And Leela Madhuri, he is having pastimes with all his associates. Krishna is not alone. And don't forget, we are all part and parcels of Krishna. You, me, the living entities, everything. He said in the beginning, it was only I who existed. In the interim, I became many. And at the end, it's only I who will exist. So Krishna is telling us that every one of us here, we are all part and parcel of him. So Radharani, who is that Ladini Shakti of the Lord, is giving pleasure to the Lord everywhere. He is the one, the ultimate personality who serves Krishna. No one can serve Krishna better. Krishna attracts the gopi, how do you call it? Mohini. Krishna attracts, how do you call it in English? The goddess of love. What's it? Kamadevi. Krishna attracts Kamadevi. Millions of Kamadevis can come near. But when Krishna sees Radharani, he is so attracted that even the moment Radha's scent, comes into his nostrils, he starts fainting. He will faint. So this is the aspect of the personality that Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu 500 years ago is trying to bring to us. That look, even though I, as Krishna, I was in Vrindavan enjoying, but anytime I see Radha's love for me, what is that love that Radha has? That the moment he sees me, she is overjoyed. I want to see that, I want to have that love. So 3 things that he wanted to do. And what is the second one? He says, Radha's love. And the second is, how does he love me in such a way? And I want to go into partake of that love. So when the Lord appeared, he appeared with all his entourage. But Radharani was also there. But this time, when 5,000 years ago, when Krishna was meeting with the gopis in the night, he used the word. He said, Na parayeham. I cannot repay you for all what you have done. Let your own devotion be your payment. So Krishna is so indebted to the gopis that in the form of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he is now going to try to pay some of his debt. So he is now coming to, register, induct, living jivas like you and me into the association of Radharani as her servants. So if we understand in this way, we understand that we are into something that is very deep. This is the highest. There is no any religious aspect of love of God That is higher than what Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had given. But it takes what? Association. It takes the karuna, it takes the kripa from sadhu, from Vaishnavas who can give us this knowledge. So if you have a Vaishnava like Sriman Bhagavati Kanta Prabhu, then he can actually transmit that knowledge to you. Without that, it is very difficult. You cannot, just like most of you here are professors and you are teachers and so forth. What is happening is that when you go to school and you are teaching your subject, unless the person or the student learns what you are teaching, he does not qualify. If he doesn't come to your class and then surrender to what you are teaching, he will never qualify. In the same way, if we are not ready to surrender to the devotee of the Lord, we may not be qualified to get the mercy of the Lord. That's why when we are singing the song we sang, Samsara Dava Navaneda Loka, what does that mean? When Krishna's mercy becomes so thick, it's like a rain cloud. And when the rain cloud becomes so thick, the water in it falls. So the mercy of that rain cloud, that rain that is falling, is that mercy of Krishna that is falling as Guru on us. And if we realize that, we will be very grateful and know that the Guru and Krishna are not different. Achintya Beda Beda Tattva. Though they may be different in form, but the Guru is the outward manifestation of Krishna to teach you how to come back to him. So, in this essence, I'm very grateful to see all of you, under the tutelage of my dear God brother. And please take this very seriously. You may perform have so many material titles following your name. You may have billions of dollars, but that is material. Where will it take you? It is temporary. All these temporary things we need because we will have family. But if you use Krishna as the center and you use those things around him, then your life becomes successful. So as you are performing your services, not devotional service, your material services in the Western country, especially in America, in the back of your mind and the forefront also, put Krishna in the center. Let all your household activities revolve around Krishna. If you do that, your life will become successful. If you are not ready to give Krishna consciousness to your children, then do not become a parent, because you are going to take some of the karma of everything that they do. But if you, by mercy of Guru and Krishna, are able to train them, whatever, kripa, karuna, and whatever advancement they make, you get some. And that is why they said, the pure devotee, an advanced devotee who leads the body, 21 generations of his following and after are all delivered. And even if you are not pure and you come to devotional service chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, 7 generations before and after are all delivered. So this is Krishna's, promise to us, and Krishna never fails his promise. So I'm also giving you that promise, that just give 15 minutes every day and chant the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. There is no any mantra that is higher than that. You chant the Maha Mantra, and every facility will come to you. Material, spiritual, everything will be manifested. So I thank you very much for, all the services you are doing to help, increase and elevate people's consciousness. It is very important. Those who are born in the land of Bharatvash, they are very fortunate. But that fortune shouldn't be buried. You should carry it forward wherever you meet, wherever you are. Give Krishna to somebody. Because even you mention Krishna to somebody and they mention the name only Krishna, you are successful. That person will also become successful. You know the story of Ajamil? Who knows? Ajamil. Ajamil was a Brahmin, but in the course of his duty, serving the wife and the children, he became very, very, evil, sort of. Why? He was stealing, he was doing so many things just to support the wife and the children. And at the time of death, Ajamil was there and he saw Yamadutes coming for him. And he said, oh, he became so frightened. This is actually what we have in the material world. We are all afraid of something. Why? Because we don't know Krishna. We are in the shadow of Krishna. Maya is the shadow of Krishna. So we are in darkness. So everybody is afraid. So when Ajamil saw the Yamadutes, he became so frightened. What happened? He started shouting, calling his son, who was just nearby, and the son's name was Narayan. Oh, Narayan! Oh, Narayan! He wasn't calling Krishna, he wasn't calling Narayan. But Krishna in Vaikuntha, he said, oh, my devotee is in distress. He's calling me. Go and save him. So the Vishnu Dutes came and he said, hey, Yamadutes, didn't you know you can't do this? Do what? This man has sinned all his life. He has so much, crime that he has committed that we have not even created a hell for him yet. The hell has not been created yet. So, what are you talking about? He said, no, you guys are wrong. This person, he has not done everything. He's pure. I said, how is he pure? He says, okay, what are you talking about? Go back to Yamaraj, your master, and ask him whether you can touch a personality like this. And they were very confused. So this person we were waiting just to take him in chains because he's a criminal. He has committed so many offenses, but now these very beautiful personalities are coming to tell us he cannot go. Why? So they went to Yamaraj. Yamaraj said, you cannot, yes, you cannot touch somebody who is a Vaishnav. Vaishnav means the one who is chanting the holy names of God. Now, there are different Vaishnav Sampradayas. You can even worship the Paramatma. You are a Vaishnav, but level of Vaishnav is low. You can have the four Sampradayas. You can worship Krishna in Dwarka. You can worship Krishna in Vaikuntha. These are all aspects. Or you can worship Krishna in Ayodhya. These are all Vaishnavas. So Sri Sampradaya, Nibanka Sampradaya, all these four Sampradayas are all like that. Madhav Charya Sampradaya, they worship Krishna. But even within Madhavacharya Sampradaya, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared to increase the mood of Krishna's worship, Krishna and Radha, or Radha and Krishna. That is why the Gaudiya Madhava Sampradaya is very, very high. And Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu wanted to spread this all over. That's why he traveled all over South India, all over India, just to spread this knowledge. Now it is up to you. People who have been given the opportunity to be born there. Born in India doesn't mean you have the ticket to go to the spiritual world. You have to work your butt off. You must work hard. So I'm very grateful. How many of Indian families are here? But only few are here. And you are trying to train your children and yourselves. So I'm very grateful for you doing this. I will stop here so that you can go on your next program. But I will want you to do one thing with me. Last time I chanted this, and I want you to chant this song with me again. This is Guru Dev's song, and it's, just to show you how well he's involved with Radha Krishna. And he says, Govinda Damo Dadama Daveti, Govinda Damo Dadama Daveti, Govinda Damo Dadama Daveti, Govinda Damo. As you are cooking, as you are doing your cooking, and you don't have time to chant Hare Krishna, you chant Govinda Dharma Dharma Daveti, Govinda Dharma Dharma Daveti. As you are sweeping, Govinda Dharma Dharma Daveti, Govinda Dharma Dharma Daveti. As you are in classroom teaching your student, you chant in your mind, Govinda Dharma Dharma Daveti, Govinda Dharma Dharma Daveti. Haribo, Haribo, Jaya.
Actually, we want to continue.
It will be late. Preachers can take the phone, and before you realize, they've spent about an hour.
Yeah, so you can hold it. Krishna, Krishna. Something to do. You can do some. That's a warm water. For the next one. Yeah, so this is what last week actually thought of actually giving. Okay, then I will take that one. That's my. Then you can take this one.
Sorry.
Yeah, my.
Master, it's too hot.
It's too hot.
Very hot. Very hot. Yeah, you pour some. Give it to him. Maybe you can mix it a little bit.
Okay. Yeah, this is good. I want it. Yeah, it's okay. So you know why Maharaj is here now? There are several reasons, and one of the reasons is now we are actually, he is going to be really using the multimedia with all the things, the things he has. if he has multimedia, this is amazing. So he's going to be here for some time and then coming back and forth. So we are actually going to really make him enriched by whatever the tools that he needs. So that is what is going on. Every day we really go through some here and there. Yeah. So we are there. Okay. So now I have a few things. Okay. Right. Okay. So is the streaming all right without the light?
Yeah, that's okay.
This is okay?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, Om Ajnana Timirandasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Namo Vishnu Padaya Radhikaye Priyatmane Shri Srimad Bhakti Vedanta Narayana Iti Namine Shri Krishna Leela Kadane Sudaksham Audariya Madhurya Gunaichayuktam Varam Varenyam Purusham Mahatam Narayanam Tuam Sirasa Namami He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanjana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Sri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. First of all, I pay my koti dandavat pranams to my Diksha Guru Om Vishnupada Rupanuga Acharya Sri Srila Bhaktivedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaja. My koti dandavat pranams to Sri Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada and Guru Varga, and especially Shanta Maharaja and all the devotees. Lotus feet. Thank you. Humble pranams. Now, I thought I won't be able to give the Harikatha today, but I think my voice is a little open. Thanks for the hot water. If I drank this cold water, your Harikatha is gone. There is no more Harikatha. That's it. Because it will be bad. Thank you. So then I thought, okay, Krishna really wants to really talk something. So the topic, as I mentioned, was running for happiness. Running for happiness. Our search for happiness has gone really the wrong way. I don't even care about my baby. I care only about my Facebook. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Deva Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Everybody. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Deva Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha.
Guru is Brahma, Vishnu and Maheshwara.
Guru as Brahma plants the seed of bhakti. Guru
as Vishnu
nourishes the creeper of
Bhakti. Guru as Maheshwara destroys all obstacles in the path of Bhakti. Guru is not different from Supreme Lord.
To that Guru,
I offer my
Guru Vishnu, Guru Deva Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha.
Today's Harikatha is based on one of the classes in the Butler prison, because there the satsang is really growing higher than any devotees I can see, in this side. They are chanting 32 rounds They are following Ekadashi. They are all completely vegetarians. And they are chanting and chanting. They want even more and more. So my focus is actually now there. Because, like compared to that crowd, its crowd is probably even not even 10%. This is how it's coming. So, but now what I did was for our Harikatha, I really took one and then, just made some changes. Now, running for happiness, that is the thing. Happiness is, what is happiness? Internal bliss. As everyone in this world is running for happiness, do you know who are all actually happy in this world? Do you think the richest people are happy? No. The famous people are happy? No. And the most beautiful person is actually happy? No. The most educated person is happy? No. In fact, even though that we are actually boasting that our standard of living is so high and we have so much of technology behind, this modernization actually doing the other way. The depression on, so this is statistics in the US. They are saying every year it is growing. So more advanced coming and depression is more. Then there is no correlation. It's going the other way. So now if you see that, who is the happiest man in the world? The happiest man in the world is one who can sleep wherever, and one he can sleep whenever, and one who has no worries, and one who is self-satisfied. If you see, these are all the CEOs, supposed to be the CEOs, they cannot sleep. All the famous people, they cannot sleep. Because every time you are really worried about, I have to really give something higher than what I have given. See, they have so much of anxiety. So what is happiness? See that? So this is how I would define a richest person in the world. In fact, there is a richest person in the world. They are really claiming this person is the richest person. He lives in the mountain in Nepal. He doesn't use iPad or iPhone or this kind of things. No, he is in the mountain. And now recently, they also, came to know he doesn't want him to be called to be the richest person because he has problem too. Because everyone who is in this world will actually have problem. They will have miseries. Only when we associate spiritually with the Lord, that is the only way you will have happiness. That is what you will find out at the end as well. Jaya Why do we in this world then to be happy. Because why? It is our real nature. We are Jivatma, part and parcel of Krishna, as Maharaja was clearly explaining. We are part and parcel of Krishna. We came from Krishna. And Krishna is always full of happiness, ever blissful. So also we want to be happy. But the problem is we are on the wrong side. We are in the material world. This is where the problem is. So now, if we look at our material world, is it really full of happiness? We came to this world thinking that we all will be happy here. But Gita says, this place is Dukkalaya, full of suffering, with flickering happiness if at all. If we try to be happy and permanent here, we are actually challenging the God. No, with all the science and technologies, I will really make sure that we are going to be happy. Then we are actually challenging the Lord, isn't it? He says it's a Dukkalaya and you are saying that it's a heaven. That means we are challenging, which is not possible. So, Mahupetya Punarjanma Dukkalayam Asasvatam Nagnuvanti Mahatmana Samsiddhim Paramam Gata. So, after attaining me, the great souls who are yogis in devotion never return to this temporary world which is full of miseries. Dukkalaya. This is the Sammam Bonam. But if you see our life, we came to this world thinking that we all will be happy, right? If you see, in this world, right from where we are born, yeah, you can say, the babies are happy. You guys are happy. Yes, you are happy. Children are actually happy. They don't have to really go to job to really, get some money. They don't have to earn anything. Just go and play and go play. But nowadays schools are actually killing them.
Exactly.
I will tell you, the schools are really killing them. That is why Prabhupada said, you are actually sending your children to a slaughterhouse. Every day, you are preparing your child nicely, go to slaughterhouse and get slaughtered. What do they teach? All the pop music, big, bang, bang, bang. This is what they teach you. This is what they teach you. And they will also rob your money also. This is the thing going on. Our education system is very bad. We should have some time for God. And they say, I can't even spend even a minute for chanting. Because I have to get up early in the morning, 5 o'clock to catch the bus. And when did I go to sleep? Oh, yesterday night, it was actually 2 a.m. Why? Because I had so many homework. But why so many homework? Because I am taking 4 MB class. Who in the hell really asked you to take? That is your problem. You are trying to compare others. This is the problem. Number one problem is we are trying to be comparing others. In that process, our happiness eventually goes out. And when you really grow up and become adults, see the curve. Birth, growth, and there is a line I am putting. See, this is the happy. But after that, that declines. And towards death, you will have so many diseases. The old age will come in. So many problems will come in one after another. You think that this you will be able to hear all the time as you are now. No. Do you think that you will be able to memorize as you do now? Everything will get weakened. You cannot see properly. So this is the thing that you have to understand. So we have suffering. In the suffering, we cry. Pain in the body. And also the mind itself will give so many problems. And in the health, simple jivas cry in pain. So this is how the material world is really so much complicated. But once in a while, like the flickering happiness that I was talking about, yes, you will get really happy too. Right? And that time, you really cry. And in pain also you cry. And when you have happiness also you cry. Why? Because of emotion. Emotion, even if it is going too high on happy side,
You cannot withstand. This is what Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, when he came, he was always crying. Because the crying in ecstasy, out of happiness and bliss, actually coming from spiritual world. That is what he is showing to us. He was showing us. So now, what is this? Why is this world so miserable? Because of this birth, disease, old age and death. It is not that due to one sin, one dies. No, we have to die. There is nothing that says, because of your sin you are dying. No, we have to die. One day we have to die. That is the nature of this world. No one can stay here permanently. Even Lord Brahma cannot. Everyone needs to pack up and get out of the day. Get out one day. You cannot even bargain to really get even little extension. And we will be born again. And born again. And born again. Everybody say again. Born again. Born again. Born again. Born again. How many times? Yeah, you will do a copy and paste million times. This is our life. So that is why Lord Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Vasanji jirnani yata vihaya namani grhnati naroparani tata sharirani vidya jirninaya jnani sanyati navani dehi. As a person sheds worn out garments and wears new ones, likewise at the time of death, the soul casts off its worn out body and enters a new one. This is what is the reality. You have really put you really thrown so many clothes before. And you are going to throw that again, this body also. Let's just look at your body. Did you ever think, oh my God, oh body, after another 20 years or whatever, or maybe for you, maybe 100 years, I don't know. This is going to be rotten. This is going to be inside the earth. And the worms will be eating this. Oh my God. And I don't know anything about the body either. How many hairs I have? I don't know. How many cells I have in my body? Scientists are telling something. And do I need even a single cell? No, I don't know what it is. Forget about. They are fighting to find out what is an atom. Remember that place in Switzerland? They got about 13.25 billion dollars. They invested to find out what is in an atom by pump body. And finally they said, what did they find? Wow! Now we know clearly that we don't know anything about an atom. Then why did you do that in the first place? Wasted so much of money. And now they are saying, but we found something which is called Higgs boson. Higgs boson, God particle. What the thing is that? We have to find out. So give me another what? $125 billion. We will build something again, big one. For what? To find that. But then they came with another problem. You know what? Another thing, because I saw a video, it was really directly, lively taped of when the chief scientist, she's actually a lady, he was really talking about the summary of what they really found, because she has to convince that, for the money, she has to tell an answer. You know what is the answer? It is a miracle. I don't know what is going on. We have no idea. Basically, he indirectly saying, we wasted your money. And they want more now. Because now they are going for black hole. And, all those things are going on. Forget it. We do not want to go in that level. We want to get out of this material world forever. But we are getting born and born.
Punarapi janani jatare shayanam Iha samsare bahutastare Krupaya pare pahi murare Bhaja Govindam Govindam Bhaja Muramare.
Oh fools!
worship Govinda. Why are you really wasting your time in trying to find out what the anatomy is and what the grammar is, what this one is? What are you trying to do? You are fool. Adi Shankaracharya, at the end, this is what he said. At the end, throw out everything. That's what it is. And disease, old age are really miserable. In this world, no one can escape from old age. Because after seeing this picture, maybe one day my wife may be traveling, pulling me like this. Who knows? Or I may be pulling her like this. Because the children will just teach you. Hope it doesn't happen to me. But they will, because they are busy. They are doctors, they are, this everything, night schedule, that schedule, where the thing. Okay, we will put you in a nice, home, yeah, shelter home or somewhere, and then you just be there. Once in a while we will come and then see you, Mom. I know, my dad, yes, we will. This is the reality. So we cannot escape from disease and old age. And you have natural disasters. It is not only, what are the name of that one? First one? Florence and Michael and Smith, whatever you call. It will keep on coming. It will keep on coming to tsunamis and hurricanes and Florence and Michael. So many every year, devastating our lives. And if you see, these are the three kinds of miseries that will definitely be there. You are trying to make this world so enjoyable, but how can you do it? This inherently, that's what Krishna was saying. Our own body and mind, that is Adhyatmika. Due to our own body and mind, because our body gives so many problems. And the mind is another big problem. And the time that you say, I want to really do a chanting, and I take the thing, and the smell from a restaurant comes. I can do later. Okay, chanting is gone. Then you really run there because the mind pulls you there. Or then you are chanting and somebody says, you know what? There's a new movie today, first day. Come on, let's go. For a year, just run there. So mind is the biggest problem actually. Then Adi Bhautika, due to other people. Your neighbors not the only problem makers. Most of the countries they have problem with the neighbors, especially India. So now your neighbors or governments, terrorists, anybody else, they are all going to give so many problems. And wars, pollution, then comes the Adi Devika, which is due to the nature of the Lord.
Switch off. Maybe remove.
Okay. Yes. See? This is what? This is Adi Bhautika. Somebody else is making problem. Okay. Now, what is this? Adhyatmika? Look at the body. Just because we are not seeing these kind of people in the ordinary, in the world, doesn't mean they do not exist. They do not want to come out. They are just literally, they are really suffering in the home. Look at that. And then, second one is our own mind. Look at this video. I want to tell you how he got tricked by mind. Okay? Watch that. Okay, watch closely. I want you to really answer what was the thing. Why? It's not a dangerous, it is a dangerous move that he was doing. Did you see the track? Other side was free.
Oh, yeah.
Why he wanted to come to this side at all? Did you watch that? Other side is completely free, nothing, no track, nothing. But the mind is going to tell you, I have family there. I better go there. And he was just about to die. The mind can really kill you. And Adi Bhautika by others. This is not a problem. Now, So, anytime we don't know, especially when we are born in India, we have no idea whether you will come back that day back to home.
Yesterday, 50, they were celebrating something in Dussehra or something. And the people went to the railway line, and the railway came and smashed all of them. About 50 to 100 people dead.
Finished. So when you say bye, when you say goodbye, you better think that I may not, may not even come back. So this is India. But now, Adi Devika. So the nature, this is very powerful. You may be able, you may predict, but how will you stop it? And in fact, you won't believe, right? We have no power, absolutely no power to do anything other than trying to really hide something. So you can't do anything. That is it. If that comes to our home and then going to take the roof out, it will. You cannot really go and say, no, go that way. Actually, I was talking to Maharaja, that Florence, it was supposed to come and then hit our home. I saw the projectile, it was supposed to be coming. Then I told my wife, she was scary. I said, Krishna is here. Don't worry, it's not going to come here. And the next day, you say, oh yeah, it's turning this way. And it's turning this way. And what? It's supposed to go there, right? Boom, like that. But we can't do anything. That's a joke I was, telling. We don't have anything. Nothing we can do. Our mind is the most complicated one. So as long as we have a body, dukkha will be there. And why did we get our body? Because we had done karma in the previous life. Why karma came? Because of raga dvesha. What are they? There are many of them. There is a sloka also there. I am not going to go into it. The mind. See, the problem that the mind is making is kama, lust, krodha, anger, lobha, miserly, moha, delusion, mada, pride, and matsarya, envy, and so on. There are many more. In fact, in Bible, it is said that there are 7 deadliest sins. They have listed pride, that is ego, lust, greed, envy, sloth, wrath, gluttony, and so many. Is mind permanently an enemy for us? For those who can control their mind, the mind can be a very powerful friend. That's exactly that particular, the Gita is also saying that, right? Bandhur atmat manas tasya yenat maivad manajitaha anat manastu satruvate varte tat maiva shatruvat. So basically, for the one who has conquered the mind is the best of friends. But the one who has failed to do so, that mind itself is the very enemy. Now, coming back to our being happiness, what is going to make me really happy in this life? Some people say, hey, if you are actually detached, you will be happy. Okay? There was a man, he was an old man, he had a nice home, and he went for vacation, and then he returned back, and he saw his own beautiful home that even he did not want to sell was in flame. Nothing could be done. So he was about to get a heart attack. He was home. I lost all everything. Millions of dollars, it's gone. So he is about to get a heart attack. And his son, who is living nearby, he comes and then says, oh dad, don't worry. I sold the house just about 2 days back only. He comes back to life. And he dances, and he dances and dances. All right, I didn't lose the money. And the another son also comes here and they say, oh dad, by the way, he gave only advance. There is no contract. And then again he has a heart attack. So this is, they say,
If you have a detached life, you will be happy, that's true. But can you really have a detached life? That is something that you have to think about you. Okay? Your families, your children, they are all attached to you. It's very, very difficult. And some even say okay, self-satisfied, be content. Look at that girl at the left. Whatever the dirt that you can think of, everything is on her body. Okay? You can't even see even a point where there is no dirt. But look at her face. How she is smiling. Amongst all the things, look at here. He is happy. She is happy with what she got. That is what the content, self. You are actually satisfied with what you got. Whatever that Lord is, giving to me, I am fine. I am fine. Because whatever you did in the previous karma, it is going to come here anyway. So it really doesn't matter. If that knowledge comes, then yes, you can be happy. But is it permanent happy? No, only in this life. Right? I have some stories also, I don't want to. Okay, now, next one. Another one saying, you always do good to others. Then you will be happy. But there was one case where a boy used to be always, doing all the good things all the time. And the people were, complaining, to all the people. And then, why he is so fascinated in helping the people? And then, one doctor, he wanted to see, so psychiatrist, he wanted to see, what is he doing in his home? So he put a camera or something, and he found out, this is a story by the way, it's a full story. He found out that so many angels were just after him. So whenever he did some good deed, the angels will come and then, they all will be with him, and that made him so happy. But we are not seeing any angels. Maybe we are not doing any good for others. This is the moral of the story is, yes, when you do good, they say that it will be also making happy. Now, real happiness comes when we love Krishna. This is where now we have to come. All the temporary happinesses, whatever we have in this material world, are only temporary. So Sri Bhagavan Vacha, that was the last week's sloka. Yeah, anyone? Maya Vesya Manoye Mam Nitya Yukta Upachate Sraddhaya Prarapopyatas Te Me Yukta Tamamata. The yogis who has full faith in me, they are transcendental and beyond the three binding influence of material nature, and who fixing their mind on my form, my Shyama Sundara form, constantly worship me with the exclusive devotion are the best among everyone else, and they will be happy. Sri Bhagavan Uvacha Maya Vesya Manoye Mam Nitya Yukta Upashate Sraddhaya Parayopeka Te Me Yukta Tamamata. Now, if I love Krishna 100%, then Krishna will love us 100%. Probably more, because he loves more than what we have. So 100% happiness is when we love Krishna 100%. But if we love Krishna only 20%, the 80% is material desires. And if I love Krishna 90%, then you have 10% material desire. Right? Very, very simple equation. Now how can I love Krishna? How can I love Krishna? Yes, how can? Only by chanting. You see, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came to really initiate that, what Nama Sankirtan, this yuga, which is basically for the Kali Yuga, that is the only one which will work. And he came to deliver this. And we chant Hare Krishna. That's all we have to do. So when we chant this Maha Mantra, what is that? Hare Krishna, Hare everybody. Krishna, 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 Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Like that will make you eventually give up your mind, which is what we were talking about so far. Your mind is the biggest misery. Your mind and your even body, everything that you are actually going to be
Giving to whom? Krishna. That is what is all this about. That is the conclusion. So now you got it, right? So you have to be, you will be happy. How? Make Krishna happy. When you make Krishna happy, then you are automatically being happy. You give everything for Krishna, your mind, your body, everything to Krishna, then automatically you will be happy. And thank you. Hare Krishna. Bhadya, please. Yeah. Oh, not bad. Okay, I was very okay then. Bhadya, please. Okay, pull that one.
Wait, why? Okay, yeah, sure. Sure.
Yeah, okay.
Hare Krishna,
So when you finish, you say Jayo Guru Deva, Jayo Guru Deva, Guru Deva, Jayo Guru Deva, Jayo Guru Deva, Jayo Guru Deva, Guru Deva, Jayo Guru Deva, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada. Hari Bol, Jai Gora, Hari Bol, Jai Gora, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Jai Gora, Hari Bol.
Quick announcements, then we will do the Arati. So we will start. Okay, so today's posting is by Lakshmi and as well Prabhu family, supporting family, Sureka and this is typo and Srini family. Sureka and Srini family, and then supporting will be Neeraja and thank you, Raju family. Okay, everything set. Okay, good, no problem. Okay, so then, all right. Okay, so here is something I want to let you know. Okay, if you guys are really want to really make some very good productions, this is the time, because we can actually put them to put nice, very nicely. And beauty is, we have all the necessary tools and everything is there. We can make some wonderful. See, I don't know where I'll be landing after a while. So the thing is, we will actually try to finish as much as possible. So what I'm proposing is, okay, look at the Vadya practice. We can probably practice one to few nicely, and whoever comes there, that's not a problem. We will make the best we can make. Okay, so I can put the green screen there on the on the wall to sit there and make a wonderful production. We can actually do really nicely. So that's what I'm thinking, that probably after that one we should be probably like there 8 to 9 or something. We really have that. So we can actually shoot out, and then 9 o'clock we can have the potluck. But remember, tomorrow is Ekadasi. Okay. So this is okay. How many think that you really we should do it, and you can join. Okay, good. Shanta, okay. Yes. Yashika, you can come tomorrow.
I'm coming. You can.
You can. No, you
come.
She can. Yeah, you are coming. Now also another thing is, I really want to now take some small generation, train them. See, she is right there, and then Archita is there, and Prince there. You are small. So yeah, not everybody actually is here now. Management is there. So we want to train them, because when the small children also sing, that's one kind of beauty. So we can do some, like one this thing, right? So now what about you? You can come tomorrow. Or?
Tomorrow I would not be available at home, so to bring her. So if somebody comes,
then you can come with them. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. But make sure that the timing is all right for you, because we have to do.
we have to keep going. Otherwise,
It's in the evening, right?
Yeah, evening, night only, 8 o'clock.
Yeah, I will try to.
Yeah, I mean basically, okay, but by the way, so that is a short practice, but the thing is video shooting is going to be 8 to 9. So even if you really come around 7:30 or something like that, then that's good enough. Because I want her to really get engaged now. So we'll get some new blood as well. Okay, now talking about the Gokul Darshan. Whether you help or not, it will continue because then I am writing, I am just continuing. So the art development is going great. We are almost about to complete. Now I want to really help you guys to really learn something. Because rather than wasting your time on watching videos or something on the iPad or this is there, come and then learn something and then help. I will tell you, there is so much of task that I can allocate to you. So you can actually help me, not technically. Technically, probably maybe me and then of course you are there. Then where is Janvi? Okay, yeah, okay. There are few of them. They can actually help me. So if they can do. All the others non-technical, right? We have the database. This is so much of data that we have to really deal with that. Okay, so the beauty is that app when it goes out all the way, right? We don't have to really make any change to the app. You just design your own courses, whatever that you really want, because our Gokul kit itself is a very nice thing to start right there. It takes you from the lowest to the middle, which is the growing, then budding stage, and then the blooming stage. So then they get initiation. So they come with me teaching all kinds of nonsense, and then eventually they will come and then follow they see blah blah blah, they have done everything. So that is basically one pattern already there. And then we can also put something for about Bhagavad Gita. We should really educate our children rather than dropping somewhere and then I don't know what is really going to add. If you want any hours, I can give hours. If you want a certificate, I can give certificate that no one can actually give. If you are applying for something, I will make sure that you will get it. This is my job. Then why are you really going here and all kinds of things? That's up to you. I'm not really saying no, but it's up to you. But we are going to go. And then Virginia is actually going to be, I think something is moving up. We want to really build a big one there. Because if it's not building here, I will build there. If it is, and then in India maybe. This is something that if Gurudev and, Maharaja, they are already blessed. We can actually, keep on doing it. It's for Guru, for Krishna. 24 hours a day, you have to keep engaged yourself in Krishna and Guru Seva and Vaishnava Seva. So this is then your life will be successful. But you have to balance. So sometimes you may have to actually compromise. But the idea is, yes. So what I'm thinking is, if you can actually come, I'm talking about parents also. You can contribute so many ways. So I can actually talk about what exercise is non-technical. I've just given architecture, how the whole thing works, etc. Some other thing that is not technical at all, no coding, nothing. Then 6:30 to 7:15 is basically you can take out some other task. I have mostly non-technical. Okay, so that is there, and also we are actually going to be producing so many videos and then audios which are really going to be part of that, right? So actually, you know what? Now tomorrow, that's what we are actually planning. The whole entire, the puja starting from the morning, from invocation, etc. Right? Maharaja is here, and we are trying to really take some snapshots and using the green screen and all. So then that can be really different lessons for them, because every course there will be lesson, right? And then then morning bhajans and then the kirtans, etc. All the kirtans are going to be from what you have. You are going to do it. I am not going to copy somebody else. We don't want. We have to have our own production. We have all the tools necessary, basically, right? Even if they are only few, don't do it. That is not the thing. You should really make a difference in your life to reaching out others, helping others. This is the biggest seva. What the biggest seva is what? Bharata Bhumi te, what is that? Yeah, Manusya, Janma Ara, what is that? What is that Paramupakara? It is bringing the jivas to Krishna. That is what you are doing. This is higher, that's the highest than anything. So if you come, yes, you are actually doing a good for you only, not for me. Yes? Okay, so this is what I am thinking. When you come, you just start the thing and you kick that up. So much is there, and also our family coming. Bring some, it's the Ekadasi food. We'll have part, right? Sounds good now? That's what I wanted to actually come to you.
So this is going to be continued?
Continue. This is going to be continued. We will be making production after production. We need so much of media. So much of media. That cycle is going to be part of the non-technical truth. And we have really done so many videos for the Connect to Krishna. Some of you have done. We'll edit it, and then push it. It doesn't matter whether there is only one guy coming with me to support. No problem at all. Because Krishna Bhakti is the cream of the cream, not for the whole population. Only even if you wish that I have to attend, I have to hear Harikatha, you cannot. Unless you have Sukriti, you cannot. Something will come and then take you. You have to have the Sukriti. So you all have, because that's why you are coming here. But make use of it. Right? You can make a difference. Gokul Bhajan means what? Highest quality. Whatever that we want to do, we should be highest quality. And we are the cream. And you are now going to be in a situation where the whole world is going to be listening what you are going to be doing. Under our Gurudev and Vaishnavas. Okay? So this is the thing. We got to be, so much of blessing is coming. Okay? Alright? You can all do it? Everybody? Yes! Hari Bo, Hare Krishna. Good, very good. Okay, so that's what I really wanted to start there, and then let us see what you do. Okay, there's no birthdays here. Go to library. Yes. Library.
Okay, Hare Krishna everyone. So the books of the week this week, for kids it's Sudama, and then for adults it is a necklace of divine conclusions. So please come check them out. I see a few of you have books to turn in. Please turn them in during prasadam. Thank you.
Okay, it's my right now. Now the main arati. So you like to
Maharaja first to start with the arati. Just a second.
Kiba Jayo Jayo Maharaja
Shri Shri Guru Goranga Ganda Vika Girirari Radha Vinodi Hariki Nitya Lila Pravista Om Vishnu Padasto Tarasri Shriman Bhaktivedanta Narayana Goswami Maharaj Ki Nitya Lila Pravista Om Vishnu Padasto Tarasri Shriman Bhakti Vigyan Bharati Goswami Maharaj Ki Nitya Lila Pravista Om Vishnu Padasto Tarasri Shriman Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada Ki Nitya Lila Pravista Om Vishnu Parasto Tarashri Shriman Bhakti Pragyan Keshavaji Goswami Maharaj Ki Nitya Lila Pravista Om Vishnu Parasto Tarashri Shriman Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Prabhupada Ki Mahabhagava Shla Gokishore Das Babaji Maharaj Ki Sachidananda Shla Bhaktivinoda Thakur Ki Vaishnav Savabhuma Shla Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj Ki Gaudiya Vedanta Acharya Shla Baladevi Jabushan Ki Shla Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur Ki Srila Narottam Srinivas Shamananda Prabhu Traya Ki Srila Krishna Das Kaviraj Goswami Ki Shri Shri Rupa Sanatana Bhatta Raguna Shri Jiva Gopala Bhatta Das Raguna Sa Goswami Ki Shri Swarup Damodara Shri Re Ramananda Digora Paul Salda Vindiki Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur Ki Premsi Kahoshi Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shadvaita Gadada Shiva Sadi Gaur Bhatta Vrindiki Shri Anta Dvip Mahapo Shimanta Dvip Godrumadu, Madhyamadu, Koladu, Janodu, Madrujumadu, Rutadu, Patmaka, Srinavadu, Damki, Shri Shri Radha Krishna, Gopa Gopi, Gogiri, Govardhan, Dwadasi, Vatmaka, Shri Rajmandara Damki, Shri Shama Kun, Radha Kun, Yamuna Ganga, Tosi, Bhakti Devi Ki, Saba Pridakta, Shri Raj Bhavadhan Ki, Shri Gopeshwara Mahadev Ki, Shri Yogamaya Purnamasi Devi Ki, Shrimati Vrinda Devi Ki, Shri Shri Jagannath Baladev Subhadra Sudra Shanji Ki, Shri Jagannath Puri Dham Ki, Shrimati Vrinda Devi Ki, Shrimati Tulsi Dev Maharani Ki, Go Premanande, all glories to the assembly of devotees.